It's your boy MK, God the Apprentice. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to your boy PNK Podcast Show. Team King. That's how we doing our thing, man. We're doing it big in here, so you know what I'm saying? As I get to today's topic or speak on today's terms, something that we all going through. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened to P. He didn't introduce himself.
I'm sorry, but you took over.
I'm just here trying to do my thing and keep my head above water and keep pushing forward on all the things that I got going on. And trying to just stay positive through the negativity. You know, you can make a lot of plans in life. And when you make plans in life, you try to be impeccable to those plans that you're making and those things that you're doing. So you can live on a high frequency. You know what I'm saying? Create a great lifestyle for yourself. And, I call it a spiritual journey for me. And while I'm on my spiritual journey, you wind up meeting people across your path that you enlighten or you motivate or inspire. And they do the same for you as well if you get a chance to listen to everybody's story. And then that's just the topic that I'm on touching base on. Just off loving myself, building myself and working on myself and a lot of things that I had to work on myself. So I could love myself before I could give myself out or give my experience out with the lesson learned and keeping the integrity that, not everybody might not relate to what I'm going through or what you're going through. So, not to take things personal and nothing like that. Man, I'm just really enjoying life and loving myself right now. And it's at this time in my life right now, I know when I set a plan and I don't necessarily reach that goal necessarily per se, like that goal isn't met. If that goal wasn't met, then I start feeling down on myself. Like, I start feeling like maybe, but I learned over a long period of time never to give up and never let that spiral you down in a negative frame or in a negative mind state. Because you gotta learn your way in life. You gotta learn your way, long-term longevity, just learning a lot of things that you're going to want to go through, and a lot of people are not going to support you in those things, but just because somebody else don't support you, don't mean you don't support yourself. And so that's what I'm trying to speak on, just learn to support yourself and how you do your, do your whole feng shui about who you are and what you want to be. That's something dope. I see it, but I'm be on the whip.
Yeah.
You got on what, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying, see if you can do that for you tomorrow, then I can pick you up on that issue. You know what I'm saying? We always got to have a plan and emotion and plan for anything that we do and any movement that we make. We can plan big, you know what I'm saying? But when an obstacle or hurdle come, you just got to keep jumping over those hurdles and them obstacles. And that's what I've learned to do so I can just keep things moving in the positive motion no matter what, and that just made me love more the things that I have today, like in my presence, like from everything that I've been through in my past or my future or whatever that holds for me, just looking at the present moment and being able to just be able to put out in the present moment and love the present moment and know everything that I'm aiming for. That's what kind of made this all worth, having, like a podcast show for me was like the icing on the nipple of the bud when I got successful and wanted to be at where I was at. And I always figured man, I'm already where I'm at, where I need to be. Once you start learning the game and how to invest and build certain things and have certain things and not taking advantage, your time, you start looking at time and seeing what you could develop and how can you move forward with time to give you those divine things that you want in your nature to help build you. Some of my words might be endeavored in long-term longevity. So if you don't like somebody that has a extended vocabulary or maybe a vocabulary that's not always trying to repeat the same cycle or never trying to know what I'm going to say next, because I have an open mind, and with an open mind, it's open literacy. And open literacy means open words to always grow with words and build in self and time to build myself up, because the highest knowledge is from the mind and the highest preserves is from your tongue. So if you always stay positive and no matter what you're going through at what times you get to in life, you can always have a moment to, reflect and be like, man, I'm good. I'm good where I'm at in life, Could I be great or could I be better? Yeah. But you know, that's the work. That's the work that you put in now. And that's the work that I've got to put in for myself. So I know every 3 months life change and we go through different things. And if I would have been recording 3 months on this podcast, dropping things, you know, you would see my progress or what my mindset has been growing and how I'm growing over time. So that's what me and PK do. You know what I'm saying? We put people on our show. He's a good engineer. He a better listener to the podcast as well. He does put his intellectual in on certain topics that feel more comfortable in. I just wanted to get off and start this today. P and K. They don't mean pimps and kings, but you can call us a pimp and a king if you want to do that. But serious note, though, it's just knowledge.
That shit was funny.
Just knowledge and MK God the Apprentice, man. And when I call myself God the Apprentice, that's like my spiritual name. I believe I work my magic and I'm a king. And I believe it's like God's work, to help heal other people, bring them to the show. And even if we're not bringing them to the show, I'm still going to come with my own thizzle or just how I bring my own self and valuement to the game. Team King, anything that I do, I always dream. It's a dream. It's a dream come true. And you gotta love what you do. So those are some two words that I stand by for in the faith that I know that always guide me and have me in favor to getting over every hurdle that I have and the obstacle that I have to be great. I thank y'all for y'all time. I thank y'all for y'all energy. I'm not gonna have this going on and on and on, but we do have plenty more episodes and plenty more pizzazz to give y'all later on throughout this 6 months period of time that we be giving y'all on our podcast show. So check in, let yourselves tap in, and like I said, everything good. Because even if it ain't good, guess what? It's still good all over here. Because I'm gonna make it good. That's the mindset I'm built with, and I'm equipped to have. So let yourselves be yourselves. Team King PK podcast. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might want to turn this up all the way, man. Y'all might want to rock this one out. Fire up something, roll up. You know what I'm saying? Think about what I just said, man. Bless up and be positive, man. Stay positive no matter what you're going through right now at this point. Live in the presence and love yourself. Peace.
I said you done?
I'm out of there.
Okay, but that was just a disclaimer.
Oh.
And what's up, guys? It's your boy, I'm just knowledge, and the point of this podcast is to watch us grow on our journey with you guys. Like, you want us, well, not us. And me and him are open, and we like exploring other ways. And at the end of the day, everybody's goal is to be wealthy. I'm not gonna say rich because a rich and wealthy mean two different things. I mean wealthy, you buy like estates and businesses and keep your money flowing in. Rich just means you buy expensive things. Like, be wealthy instead of drive a Tacoma from 2009 and still have $6 million in my bank.
Wealthy is a mindset.
Yeah. My bank is full of money. So, at the end of the day, we all trying to get to one goal, and that's being richer here because nobody wants to live like other people. But, alright, we got some disclaimers. If you come in here, just relax and vibe with us, chill. Eventually, by the time you get everything set up, hopefully we have a crowd or an attention or a group or something like that, and we can start doing call-ins, shit. Doing calls-ins, it's gonna be like way better. Money flows to me from expected and unexpected sources. Today is a delightful day. Money comes to me from expected and unexpected ways. How are you guys this day? nasty. But like he said, tune in to the next episode. Next episode of Team King's P and K Pop Show. And I know me, I'll see you on the top because the bottom is too crowded. Peace out.